Archangel Michael says, "The silence around you is not empty, it is loaded with movements that your eyes cannot see and your ears cannot hear. The path you thought was clear is slowly being clouded by shadows that do not belong to you. Somewhere close, closer than you could imagine, someone is setting threads that will alter everything you have believed in. You felt their kindness once, you believed their voice, and you trusted their promises. But trust is fragile, and when placed in the wrong hands, it becomes a weapon sharper than any blade. This man, the one you thought would protect your journey, has already begun weaving a secret that can pierce into your future. Each step he takes is hidden, covered in polite smiles and false intentions. He waits until you are unaware, pretending to be part of your circle while carrying thoughts that do not belong beside you. His plan is not loud, not reckless, but carefully wrapped in quiet strategies that could suddenly crash into your life. The air has already shifted, and though you may not fully recognize it yet, your spirit feels the weight. The unease, the restlessness, the sudden doubts, they are not mistakes. They are signals that something dark is forming near you, and it is tied to this man's plan against your destiny. Type Amen 333 to claim your blessing. The journey you walk is not ordinary, it is carved with meaning far beyond what you understand. That is why he targets you, why his whispers rise when you are most vulnerable. Your future holds light, but he wants to drag it into a place where he can take control of your blessings. You were chosen, and with that choice comes envy and silent enemies. They smile in your face, but when you turn your back, they design ways to remove your joy. This man who once called himself a friend is the very person preparing chains meant for your spirit. What he is building will not only affect your present, it reaches into your coming days. Every step you take toward your dreams, he is trying to bend it, to twist it into paths you never chose. His goal is not just to see you fall, but to sit where you were meant to rise. There is urgency in this moment because destinies shift quickly. And when his plan completes, it won't simply be a small delay, it could rewrite the blessings that are already written for you. That is why this warning has come, not tomorrow, not later, but now. Type Amen 444 to protect your destiny. Even as he works in the dark, the light is always stronger. The truth is never hidden forever, and soon the mask he wears will shatter. The false comfort he gives will break, revealing the poison he kept in silence. But before it breaks, you must be awake. You must guard your spirit, your choices, and the doors you open. Because one wrong step could make his plan succeed, and the cost would not just be pain, it would be destiny lost. Archangel Michael says, "I have seen what he builds, and I tell you, his success is not final. He may set traps, but those who walk with strength cannot be broken. His plan may twist paths, but it cannot destroy what heaven has already promised you. Still, the choice is yours, remain blind, or rise aware. Because even though his plan is serious, your strength, once awakened, is far greater. This is your moment to see, to protect, and to walk ahead without fear. Type Amen 555 for your divine strength. The silence that surrounds you at night carries more than just emptiness, it carries whispers that try to touch your soul. The shadows do not simply linger, they move, they shift, and they follow you even when you try to escape their weight. That unease you have been feeling, it is the echo of a betrayal being prepared against you. This man, the one who wears a familiar face, has been studying your steps with intent. He has watched where you rise and where you stumble, and now he is collecting these pieces to use them against you. His mind is not filled with loyalty, it is filled with strategies to bend your path for his own advantage. The signs are already there, you just have to connect them. The conversations that suddenly change, the messages that never feel honest, the help that comes with hidden conditions. Each detail is a clue that reveals the truth. He is no longer walking beside you, he is waiting for you to fall. But here is what he does not know: every hidden action is still seen by heaven. Every step he takes to try and twist your fate is already recorded, and the divine eye never blinks. The danger is real, but so is the shield being placed around you. Type Amen 666 to seal your blessing. There will come a day, sooner than you expect, when his mask slips. The smile he shows you will no longer be able to cover the envy beneath it. His words will betray him, and his intentions will leak out like cracks in glass. Until then, you must stay awake. You must move with wisdom, not fear. Because his plot depends on you being unaware, blind to the truth until it is too late. Your spirit has been restless because deep down, you already know. That pull inside, that inner alarm, it is the signal of what has been hidden in plain sight. Do not silence it anymore, it is trying to save your destiny. Archangel Michael says, "Heaven has declared that no man's shadow can erase your light." They may try to disturb your journey, but what is chosen cannot be unchosen. The plan is dangerous, but it will collapse under its own lies if you remain strong. Type Amen 777 to guard your path. The closer you get to your breakthrough, the louder the enemies move. They see your blessing rising, and it unsettles them. It is not you they hate, it is the light you carry, the future you are meant to live. That is why this man, who once called himself a brother, friend, or guide, is working so hard in silence. He cannot stand the thought of you stepping into the promise before him. His heart burns with envy, and it drives him to try and take what was never his. But let this truth settle in your heart: he cannot win unless you give him permission. He cannot succeed unless you let down your guard. And heaven will not allow what was meant for you to be taken by another. The warning is not here to frighten you, it is here to prepare you. You have strength you have not even used yet, and once you awaken it, his plan will shatter. This is not the end, it is the beginning of your rise. Type Amen 888 if you believe your blessing is secure. The ground beneath your life is trembling with a shift you cannot yet see. Every step forward feels heavy because unseen forces are trying to hold you back. This heaviness is not random, it is the weight of betrayal taking form right behind you. The man you once leaned on has turned his trust into a weapon. He smiles at you as though nothing has changed, but in his silence, he is collecting secrets. Those secrets are not for protection. They are being sharpened to strike at your destiny. You will remember moments when his words felt hollow, when his promises felt weaker than before. Those were not accidents, they were signs of the change already taking root. He has already chosen his side, and it is not yours. Do not be blinded by the image he projects. His shadow speaks a different truth, one that hides schemes and plans you were never meant to see. That is why this warning has arrived, because the time for hidden masks is almost over. Type Amen 999 to protect your destiny from betrayal. The truth is drawing closer, and soon, his actions will expose him. The allies he pretends to have, the conversations he keeps from you, the sudden silence, these will reveal themselves as chains meant to hold you down. But heaven has already prepared the sword to cut them apart. Your future is bright, but brightness attracts those who cannot create their own light. They seek to take, to copy, to destroy what they cannot build. This man has chosen to play that role, but he does not know that his plan is already weakening. Because when light enters, shadows scatter. His silence may seem strong, but the moment your spirit awakens, he will tremble. What he tried to steal will return to you multiplied, and his envy will consume only him. Archangel Michael says, no matter what has been said against you, your rise is certain. His plotting may bend paths, but it cannot erase the destiny that has been carved for you since the beginning. Your spirit was chosen, and nothing built in darkness can undo that truth. Type Amen 1111 to secure your divine promise. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. The days ahead will test you, not to break you, but to prepare you. You will see people reveal their true colors, one after another, as the veil is lifted. Some will shock you, some will hurt you, but all will push you closer to the life you deserve. The man who plots thinks he is clever, but he is only playing a part that will soon collapse. His betrayal will not last forever, and his schemes will backfire in ways he never imagined. What he wished for you will return to him multiplied. Your spirit must remain strong now. Do not allow anger or bitterness to take root, because that is what he wants. Instead, let strength and wisdom guide you as you prepare for the breakthrough that will silence every enemy. The energy around you is shifting, and even he will feel it. The doors he tried to shut will open wider, the blessings he tried to delay will arrive faster, and the future he tried to steal will shine brighter. Nothing he does can stop what has already been declared yours. Type Amen 1212 if you believe no weapon against you will prosper. The winds of change are moving faster now, and you can almost feel the tension pressing against your skin. What once felt secure suddenly feels uncertain, and this is not without reason. The plans against you are reaching their peak, but so is the protection rising around you. He believes his silence keeps him safe, but silence cannot hide intentions forever. Each step he takes leaves traces, and heaven records them all. The very strategies he thinks are flawless will become the proof of his downfall. There will come a night when his own words betray him, when his own actions reveal more than he intended. In that moment, you will not only see the truth, you will feel it deep in your spirit. His betrayal will no longer be hidden behind politeness or empty promises. And when that moment arrives, you will not fall, you will rise. The strength that is waiting inside you will ignite, burning brighter than the shadows he built. What he designed to break you will turn into the very fuel that elevates you higher. Type Amen 1313 to unlock the power of your rise. The path ahead may look uncertain, but uncertainty is where miracles take shape. Do not be afraid of what you cannot yet see, because the unseen is already working in your favor. The man plotting against you cannot control the timing of heaven. He thinks he holds the key to your future, but the truth is, the key was never in his hands. He can only attempt to delay, distract, and discourage. Yet every delay is becoming preparation, and every distraction is being turned into clarity. Your destiny is not weak, it is unshakable. That is why he tries so hard, because deep down, he knows he cannot truly win. He knows your light is greater, and his envy burns him from within. Archangel Michael says, "What belongs to you cannot be stolen." His hands may reach, his heart may plot, but his efforts will end in emptiness. Your blessing is sealed, and no shadow can rewrite it. Type Amen 14:14 if you believe your blessing is sealed. The days of pretending are almost finished. Masks are heavy to wear, and his mask is slipping with every passing hour. He cannot carry the weight of his lies much longer. You will notice the shift when his energy changes around you. The warmth that once felt real will suddenly feel cold. That is when you will know the truth has come close enough to touch. His betrayal is not the end of your story, it is the final push that leads to your transformation. Without it, you would not rise to the level waiting for you. Sometimes enemies are allowed to move only so their downfall can be used as your testimony. And his downfall will be loud. Those who once doubted you will see the truth, and those who once laughed will fall silent. His plot will collapse in front of the very people he tried to deceive. Type Amen 15:15 to prepare for the great reversal. The power of reversal is coming into your life. What was stolen will return, what was broken will be restored, and what was hidden will be revealed. This is not a maybe, it is certain. You will walk into a season where clarity is your shield. No more confusion, no more lies, no more wasted trust. His betrayal may hurt, but it will also heal, because it will open your eyes forever. He will try once more before it ends, a final desperate attempt to control your destiny. But desperation is weak, and it cannot stand against divine order. His last effort will crumble like dust. And when the dust clears, you will stand stronger than you have ever been. Your blessing will not only return, it will expand, and his envy will serve only as proof that you were chosen. Type Amen 16:16 to receive your expansion blessing. The weight of this warning is pressing harder with each passing moment. You may feel restless, unable to explain why your spirit feels unsettled, but this is the sign that the truth is moving closer to the surface. His plot cannot remain hidden much longer. Every secret conversation he holds, every silent step he takes against you, is building up to a breaking point. He has believed that no one is watching, but heaven has never taken its eyes off him. The very walls he builds to cage you will collapse around him instead. Your destiny is far too important to be delayed by the envy of one man. That is why his actions, though painful, are only temporary interruptions. He will not have the power to change the divine plan written for you. This is why you are being warned now, so that you rise with awareness instead of fear. So that you protect yourself with wisdom and courage. And so that when the moment of exposure comes, you will stand tall, unshaken by his fall. Type Amen 17:17 if you believe no shadow can take your light. The betrayal is deep, but the breakthrough is deeper. His silence may seem strong, but your strength is greater. His plotting may feel dangerous, but your protection is indestructible. Soon, the people around you will begin to notice the shift. His energy will betray him before his words do. They will see what he tried to hide, and their loyalty will drift back to you. The storm he created will not destroy you, it will clear the air. It will wash away every illusion, every false smile, and every empty promise. When it passes, only the truth will remain, and the truth will be in your favor. Archangel Michael says, "The power that rises in you now will outshine every enemy." He may plan, he may plot, but his plans will scatter like ashes in the wind. Nothing built against you will hold. Type Amen 18:18 to rise above the storm. The destiny waiting for you is not fragile, it is unshakable. No man's betrayal can erase it, and no shadow can dim it. You were chosen for a life of greatness, and even your enemies will end up proving it. This man's downfall will be his own creation. He is digging a pit for you, but it is his own feet that will fall into it. The very scheme he prepared will return to him multiplied. When his mask falls, he will face the shame of his actions in front of the very people he tried to deceive. They will see his envy, they will see his lies, and they will see the purity of your truth. His silence will be broken, and his power over you will be gone forever. Your destiny will not only survive, it will flourish. And what he tried to steal will return to you in greater measure than before. His plotting has already failed, because your blessing is written in eternity. Type Amen 19:19 to claim your eternal blessing. The closing of this chapter will be the beginning of your greatest rise. His betrayal will mark the end of false connections and the birth of unshakable strength within you. You will walk into a new season where no shadow can follow. You will feel the shift soon, sudden opportunities, doors opening where they were once locked, blessings arriving faster than you imagined. These are not coincidences, they are proof that heaven has stepped in to turn the plan of betrayal into your miracle. The betrayal you faced was painful, but it was also preparation. Without it, you would not have seen who truly walks with you and who only walks against you. Now you are stronger, wiser, and ready to rise higher than ever before. The destiny that belongs to you cannot be stopped. It is already in motion, already unfolding, already breaking through every barrier. And the man who plotted against you will become nothing more than a shadow in the story of your victory. Type Amen 2020 if you believe your victory is unstoppable. The final hours of this silent storm are almost here. The man who once stood close to you can no longer hide behind his mask. His smile is trembling, his voice is faltering, and his shadow is beginning to expose itself without him even realizing. He thought he could shape your destiny with his hands, but destiny was never his to control. Every move he made in secret has already been recorded against him. And now the weight of his own plotting is pressing down on his life. You will notice it, subtle at first, then undeniable. A slip of the tongue, an action that doesn't match his words, a sudden distance in his energy. These are not coincidences, they are signs that his time of pretending is over. Your spirit is ready now, stronger than ever before. The betrayal that once could have broken you has now built an armor of wisdom and awareness. You will no longer be deceived, no longer be trapped by false promises or empty loyalty. Type Amen 21:21 if you are ready for divine justice. The reversal is already in motion. What he meant to take away from you will not only return, it will multiply. The chains he tried to bind you with will snap, and those same chains will wrap around his own steps. This is the season where heaven reveals all. Masks will fall, truth will rise, and no lie will be strong enough to survive the light. His envy, his betrayal, and his schemes will no longer be able to hide in silence. The moment he tried to control your future, he lost control of his own. And soon, the people who doubted you will see the truth for themselves. They will witness the collapse of his schemes and the rise of your blessing. Archangel Michael says, "No shadow is strong enough to cover what heaven has already declared yours. You are chosen, you are protected, and you are rising into a destiny that cannot be stolen." Type Amen 2222 to walk into your chosen destiny. The pain you felt from his betrayal will soon transform into peace. The sleepless nights will turn into mornings of clarity and joy. The doors that seemed closed will swing open, and no hand will be able to shut them again. Your destiny is no longer threatened, it is secured. Every false alliance will dissolve, and every hidden enemy will be exposed. You will not need to fight in the dark anymore, because the light is breaking through. He will regret what he did. He will realize too late that what he tried to destroy was divinely protected. His downfall will not be silent, it will be visible to all, and his shame will echo louder than his plotting ever did. And your story is about to shift forever. From betrayal to blessing, from pain to power, from loss to divine restoration. The very moment he thought would end you will be remembered as the moment you began again stronger. Type Amen 2323 if you believe your new beginning has arrived. The plot against you was real, but it was never final. The betrayal was painful, but it was never stronger than your destiny. You were chosen for something greater, and no hand can change what heaven has already sealed. This is the closing of one chapter and the opening of another. A chapter where you are no longer bound by deception, no longer weighed down by false trust. A chapter where your strength, your blessing, and your rise will silence every enemy. The man who plotted against you will fade into the background of your story. His name will be remembered not for his schemes, but for his failure to destroy you. And your name will be remembered for rising above it all. This is your moment. Step into it with faith, strength, and certainty. Because what belongs to you is untouchable, unstoppable, and undeniable. Type Amen 2424 if you know your victory cannot be stopped. The silence around you is no longer just silence, it is the sound of something breaking apart. His false calm, his crafted words, his hidden games are beginning to collapse under the weight of truth. No shadow can stand forever when light has chosen to rise. The betrayal that once pierced your heart will soon turn into proof of your strength. He thought he was ahead, but the moment he acted against you, he stepped into his own downfall. What was hidden is being dragged into the open, and nothing can cover it again. The man who plotted against you will face the consequences of his choices. He will stand in the ruins of his own schemes, wondering how quickly it all crumbled. And you will stand on higher ground, watching the promise of your destiny unfold stronger than before. Every delay, every obstacle, every false connection is being stripped away. The road ahead may feel different, but it is clearer, sharper, and filled with blessings untouched by deception. What he meant to twist has been straightened by divine hands. Type Amen 2525 if you believe his downfall will be your rise. This is not just a warning, it is a revelation. The time of shadows is ending, and the time of light is here. What you feared will no longer hold you, because fear has no place in the destiny chosen for you. His envy could not stop you. His silence could not silence you. And his betrayal will not define you. You are stepping into a future where his name no longer carries power over your life. The season ahead is filled with unexpected blessings. Breakthroughs you thought were far away are suddenly closer than ever. Opportunities you thought were closed forever are about to open wide. Archangel Michael says, your destiny was carved long before envy was born. No man's scheme is stronger than heaven's design. You are protected, you are chosen, and you are rising. Type Amen 2626 to step boldly into your destiny. The truth about him will echo beyond your ears. Others will see it, others will know it, and no one will be able to deny it. His deception will collapse under the weight of evidence that even he cannot escape. The people who once believed him will turn their eyes to you. They will see your resilience, your strength, your purity, and they will realize the truth has always been with you. His false image will be destroyed, and yours will shine brighter. What he meant for harm has only prepared you for greatness. The pain taught you strength, the betrayal taught you wisdom, and the loss taught you clarity. Nothing has been wasted, every moment was preparation for this rise. And now, destiny is calling you louder than ever before. The chains of betrayal are gone, the shadows are lifting, and the doors of blessing are opening wide. This is the moment that changes everything. Type Amen 2727 if you believe the doors are opening now.